are talking about density. It is so thick. Now here's a really cool thing. What'd you bring with us today, Miles? What is that?
I brought 2 cans of soda, which is something I actually drink a lot. I brought Cola Diet because you told me to, and I brought some just normal cola.
So we got normal cola and Cola Diet. Can you tell me the difference between the two of those?
Well, normal cola, 0 calories, total added fat, 0, sodium 0, carbohydrates 0.
That's the diet.
Added sugar
Okay.
0. Okay, nothing bad in that one. Normal calories 160, total carbohydrates 15%, total fat 0, sodium 0.
Whoa.
Added sugars 80%.
Wait. So you got 80% added sugar and you've got a whole lot of calories. There's no calories in this one, right?
Yeah.
So which one do you think is heavier? Here.
Probably the one that has more calories, but yeah, probably the one that has more calories.
Probably.
One question.
Yes.
80% of 15% makes 95%. What's the other 5%?
Stuff we don't want to know about, I'm guessing. Okay, but this is what we're going to do. We have this fish tank here, which has no fish in it. I think it's Jeremy's fault, but we're not going to go there. And we're going to find out for sure. This is a great way to find out which is heavier, or which is more dense, which has more to it. So how about we do this? Drop the normal soda into the tank, and let's see what happens. Does it sink or does it float? What happens? It bounced, and it's sitting on the bottom. Okay, now drop the diet soda in there, and let's see what happens. It goes down and it bounces back up. Pretty cool, huh?
That is a decent
Wow!
difference.
So why do you think?
Okay, well, I'm guessing since there's less calories and sodium in it, it's actually lighter than the normal cola.
It's actually lighter than the normal cola, and that weight is probably the 80% sugar. 80% sugar. That's a lot, and a whole lot more calories. Now here's the thing. A lot of times we will burn calories. You know, a calorie is just how much heat it takes to heat up water, a certain amount.
I
right?
did not know that.
That is. Okay, and the calorie is actually what we use as kind of a measurement of how we burn energy. But there's so many more calories in this one, the real soda, than in the diet soda, that we would have to exercise a lot more. Now, does that mean that the diet soda is more healthy?
No.
Not
Probably
necessarily, not necessarily, because there may be other things in there. But it's a good way to look at the difference between regular soda and diet soda. And here's the thing, kids. There's a lot of caffeine in there, yeah. Here's the thing, kids. This is something you can try at home. Get a diet soda, get a regular soda, put them in a tank of water, see if one sinks or one floats. It may not always work that way, but it's a great little science experiment to look at density.
Yes.
And here's another thing. We're going to be studying something else about density of common liquids that you have in your house. And we're going to be looking at that on Friday, so make sure you come back on Friday when we're still talking about density right here in the Science Lab.
Got it.
We talked about density, and we talked about how some things can float, but some things that are heavier tend to sink,
Yes.
right? Okay. And I challenged you to find some liquids around your house. Now, a lot of houses, there's like common household liquids. I want to give you a little disclaimer here, kids. After we mix this up, do not drink it, because some of the stuff is food products and some's not. So what we're going to do, we found these liquids here, and we're going to see which one is denser or heavier, thicker, goes to the bottom. We're going to start with light corn syrup, okay?
Yes.
And I'm going to pour some of this in here, right here like this, okay? And we're going to see where it goes. Okay, there we go, right there like that. Okay, what have we got next there, Miles?
Oh, we have syrup. Oh, this is gonna take
Squeeze it a little bit.
9 years. Okay.
Squeeze it a little bit. Oh, that's good, right there.
Oh, that's
Okay, now if you look, you can see that the corn syrup's on the bottom, and the maple syrup is sitting right on top of that. Here, let me put some soap in here. You get the next one ready.
Aha.
I'm gonna pour this in here. Let me tip it over to the side a little bit like that, and we'll see what happens. Does it mix? Does it mix?
No.
Aha, you can't tell yet. Now take a look. Okay, there you go. 2 levels here. Pour it on the side, just like that. That's enough.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, that's okay. But look at that. It's separating back out. Here, hand me the vegetable oil.
Vegetable.
Vegetable oil.
Vegetable.
How can we say vegetable if it's vegetable? I don't know.
Vegetable.
There we go. So we're putting oil there. And one more, we've got
Did you
rubbing alcohol.
seriously put these in the order of most dense to least dense?
I did to make it easier for us. Okay, there we go. And that's enough right there. Now check it out. It looks like
Oh, messed up rainbow.
it looks like a messed up rainbow thing, but look at that. Every one has its own space there because these liquids at the bottom are much more dense or heavier, more solid than the ones at the top. And what was that one you put on the very top? What was that?
This was rubbing alcohol.
Rubbing alcohol. And what was this one right here, the red one?
That was water.
Oh, it's just water, colored water. Okay, so
Wait.
yeah.
How is rubbing alcohol heavier than water? I mean, lighter than water.
Interesting question. He said, "How is the rubbing alcohol lighter than the water?"
Because water is just
It's just water.
water and then
Okay.
a little bit of extra stuff.
Well, this is what
has-
dense means. Dense means the molecules are actually hanging out closer together. Okay, so it's, I won't say it's thicker, but you know, you can kind of think of it that way. It's got more mass to it. Okay.
Okay.
If you notice, if you go into water and like in the pool or in a river or lake and you swim down to the bottom, it's
It gets-
colder and it also feels like it's pressing in on you more. That's because of the density, because the water has weight to it and it's compressing down the more you go down. Pretty cool, huh?